Bungie is doing something brand new that they have never done in the history of Destiny 2. They are releasing an epic version of the recent raid. This has already been well announced for a while now, but what exactly will the epic raid be has been the topic of discussion. And due to various different leaks and hidden information, there hasn't been a whole ton of discussion until now. We're going to bring you every bit of information that you could possibly know at this point in time about the upcoming epic version of the Desert Perpetual raid. First things first, when will it drop? We know that on September 9th, we're getting the Ash and Iron major update, and it's meant to be within that time frame. And it's been reported through various sources that it is coming on Friday, September 19th. So they're adjusting the date from a Saturday release date to a Friday release date. The Desert Perpetual raid race, if you don't know, that's 48-hour launch, launched on a Saturday, which was a big switch up for Bungie because all the previous raid races were on Friday for a few years now. And before that, it was Saturday. So Bungie is flip-flopping this quite a bit, and we still don't have an exact date as to when Bungie wants to drop raids in the game, but it would appear at this point in time that it's happening on September 19th on a Friday. And that will be 10 days into the Ash and Iron update, which will increase the power cap in Destiny 2 to 550, and will also make the power grind significantly easier. So hopefully, if you've been procrastinating, or if you've been playing other games, and you're interested in getting geared up and ready with some tier 5 weapons and armor, you should be able to do so within that 10-day period in a much more manageable way than you ever could previously since the Edge of Fate has launched, at least, because the power grind has been absolutely insane since launch. Now, what will be in the epic version of the raid that won't be in the normal is there'll be an added encounter added to the raid, and potentially even 2 from various different leaks that we've seen. People are able to data mine information, and it would appear as though there might be 2 added encounters coming to the Desert Perpetual raid, which would be crazy. I'm not sure if that's exactly what will happen. I'm leaning more on it being just 1 encounter, and maybe it's like a really big, really impressive encounter that has 2 parts to it, but only time will tell. We do know for a fact that there will be at least 1 new encounter added to the raid for the epic version. So a new boss with all new mechanics. And speaking of mechanics, the old encounters will get an update to their mechanics, meaning that the raid itself will change in how you solve the mechanics to get to damage, making it even more difficult if that's your type of thing. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, the contest raid was so difficult, only 200 teams cleared. And yes, it was that difficult. Will the epic version be just as difficult? Probably. In contest, it will probably be really tough, but it probably won't be as tough as that launch, because that was easily one of the most brutal ones ever. And afterwards, doing repeat clears now, it's much easier to clear the raid. If you haven't jumped in, literally just throw on an Outbreak Perfected, and you can one-phase all the bosses in the game. And if you don't one-phase them, it's a very casual 2-phase. As far as weapons go, you can see there's a bunch of upcoming content being hidden here. Okay, there's actually 7 items that are hidden under the Desert Perpetual category. So we'll definitely be seeing some new weapons being introduced with the epic version of the raid, and some maybe new cosmetics to go along with it. And of course, the weapons themselves will finally be able to achieve their tier 5 potential. What we can't get right now, you can only get a maximum of a tier 4 drop. So the God Roll Rocket will be really good. The God Roll SMG is going to be insane. Honestly, a lot of these weapons are really good, really powerful, and the tier 5 versions of them will just be even better. On top of new weapons and maybe even some cosmetics, we also have some hidden triumphs in here. Now, this one will be the lore, so there's going to be some new lore dropping with the epic version of the raid. And then 3 hidden triumphs here. We don't know exactly what these will be, but they're going to be essential for the title. And to go along with the launch of the epic raid race, there will also be another contest mode race happening, and there will be a world's first belt awarded to that team as well. So you better believe people are going to be getting geared up and ready for that raid and for the raid race. Cheaters, of course, once again, they'll be out full force trying to help people clear the raid in contest to award them the emblem and maybe a new exotic, whatever comes out, right? But keep in mind that Bungie did ban a ton of those cheaters and the people that played with them. So if you think you are going to pull a fast one on Bungie and play with a cheater to clear the epic contest Desert Perpetual raid race, I would think again, or at least consider that you might lose your whole account in the process. Personally, I'm very much looking forward to this raid race. I think it's going to be really challenging. I think it's going to be really fun, and it's going to make what is already one of my favorite raids ever. I think that Desert Perpetual is at least top 3 in terms of a quality raid. It's going to probably make this number 1 at that point in time. Once this is all added to it, this is going to be number 1. I don't think there's going to be another raid that could really compare to it. But let me know down in the comments which raid you think is the best of all time in Destiny 1 or Destiny 2. And how do you feel about all the news, the information, and the leaks in regards to the epic version of the Desert Perpetual raid race? Lastly, make sure you're subscribed to the channel with notifications on. We'll see you in the next one. Later. If you enjoyed this video, then click on the screen here to watch another one from this channel. And don't forget that we're doing a monthly emblem giveaway for anyone that is subscribed with notifications on, likes, and comments on the video. We'll be scrolling through all the comments, picking random winners. So best of luck to you out there, and we appreciate you watching.